Hi everyone and welcome to Game 3 of the quarter-final from the Star City Games Invitational Qualifier Legacy event held in Doncaster, run by Metagames. Unfortunately, luck appears to have bitten Richard here quite badly. He is on a mulligan to 4 and he's had Land Ponder, but Rugdelver's pretty poor at mulliganing, isn't it?
That's not a place he wants to be. His next player next turn really wants to be a Nimble Mongoose, and his last cards in his hand want to be protection for Nimble Mongoose, and that doesn't want to be a Wasteland.
Well, it was. But yeah, I mean, you've often told me when you were playing Legacy that you felt like you could almost never mulligan Rugdelver.
Yeah, it was always very stressful going to Mulligan Town in Rugdelver. So like, once you go down to 6, like, you could end up at 4, which Richard's found himself. He doesn't mulligan very well.
Additionally, some of the cards in the deck, like if he still does have his Force of Wills in and things like that, it's just there's nothing in the deck that can claw back that advantage that you've lost.
Yeah, and being a tempo deck, like, every card needs to do something. I mean, if Raoul's got some kind of 2-drop clock on this turn, then he's in a lot of trouble. I don't see him winning from a multi-4. He'd have to be very, like, Raoul would have to have the clunkiest of draws for that to happen. And again, Raoul's not giving him the chance to wasteland him.
I think Raoul's played the game pretty tight. Really,
yeah, it seems from what I've seen of Raoul's play, he's a very tight player.
You know, John's natural power is going to reward people playing tight as well. Dark Confident from Raoul. Does Richard have an answer? He does have a daze, so...
I mean, his multi-4 has not been that bad.
He's fighting the good fight. If he could find a clock to put on the board, it might help him.
Yeah, it's just these 2 games he's lost, he's missed a 1-drop, then followed by these tempo plays.
Well, he's not lost this one yet. Dark Confident again from Raoul. Welcome to not good times if you're the Rook player here. Richard draws. I mean, to be fair, for multi-4 he's seen 3 lands, so he has at least he's not at least unable to cast his spells. It's one of the most depressing ways to go down in Magic, but still, yeah, won a bit of money, feeling okay, but could probably do without a multi-4 on camera.
Yeah. The curse of the camera, I think.
Oh no, Ben Heath came back to win from his multi-4 against Quentin.
That wasn't in game 3 though.
No, it wasn't. Thought we'd get a name drop on Ben in anyway there. He seemed to enjoy being on camera. Lightning Bolt on the Dark Confidence, so he's at least pinning back Raoul, but any moment now you can see, ugh.
That's number 3.
That is number 3.
Now if Richard somehow makes another land, and then Threads of Disloyalties the Bob, he could be in this game.
That would be quite interesting. No, Dismember on the Bob.
He's definitely killing Raoul's dudes.
I'm afraid the Hall of Famer is not going to like his treatment in this game. I don't think from Richard.
Yeah, Bob, if you're watching, we're sorry. Like, the nail in the coffin would be if Raoul casts a Liliana in the next 2 turns and starts going to work on Richard's hand.
That would be pretty brutal.
Or makes a Tarmogoyf. Or his 4th Bob.
So would that be just about any sort of realistic action for...
Yeah, if Raoul just passes the turn and does nothing, Richard might still be in the game.
Yeah. I don't know, if he passes the turn, that could mean Bloodbraid Elf next turn. He's not playing fair at the moment, Raoul, of course.
No, he's casting his spells.
Not walking into Stifle with his Wasteland either, he's just leaving it there.
I expect this time I'll have to turn sideways unopposed for the next few turns.
Submerge from Richard. Yeah, whatever, says Raoul, and here comes another Tarmogoyf. I'm not too sure that Rug would have been a favourite against this draw, even if it had 7 cards, to tell you the truth.
If it had that one drop and followed it up with the draw he's had, I think he'd have done fine.
Tarmogoyf coming back to the party. Oh, don't be doing that, Richard. Your graveyard's got to be in the correct order in Legacy.
He's going to put it back in order now.
There we go. I get uptight about these sort of things.
No, it's fine. It's something that people need to be aware of.
May I have a second Tarmogoyf, sir?
This ponder's got to be good.
Yeah, it's got to be a pretty saucy one. Given the fact Richard's still thinking, I'm pretty sure it's not that saucy.
I'm not sure there's cards in his deck to be saucy enough for this one. I mean, Tarmogoyf's what, a 3/4?
4/5.
It's a 4/5. It's like one of his last cards to dismember. He can hold off a bit.
Yep.
Like dismember bolt gets him like ahead on the board with his own Tarmogoyf being alive and
Like Liliana buries him out of sight if it resolved at this point.
Oh, there's a bolt from Raoul winning the Tarmogoyf fight.
I mean, Richard obviously had no choice but to block.
Yeah, he
there,
has to block there. Like, he's trying to make the best he can out of a bad situation, and if Raoul's got it, he's got it.
Oh, Richard's going to submerge his own Tarmogoyf.
It's interesting that Raoul didn't choose to lightning bolt Richard there after combat.
It'd only put him to 4, wouldn't it? But I suppose that means that just one unopposed Tarmogoyf gets through. So submerges on the stack targeting the Tarmogoyf, and that's deemed as okay from Raoul.
I'm betting Richard draws the Tarmogoyf next turn.
Seems pretty likely. So the question is, does he have anything to go with that Tarmogoyf that's going to keep him alive? Wasteland your wasteland from Raoul there, and he gets to crack his fetch for a Badlands. So are we going to see anything further from Raoul this turn? No, he's just
playing around Stifle there. You might, if you can play around something for free, you might as well.
Yeah, definitely. Richard makes his Tarmogoyf back, so let's see what Raoul has for him this turn. Three mana. That's Liliana of the Vale, and that's game. So Raoul is going to advance into the semi-finals, knocking out Richard Plummer's Rug Delver deck. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We will see you for the semi-finals.
Yeah, we can take the camera off for this, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I could have kept that, but I figured as well. I figured. I mean, if I don't mess up horribly,